Hello friends and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another tutorial on ISTQB Specialist Automotive Software Tester. We are in Chapter 2, Standards of E&E System, and looking into the next topic, that is ISO 26262. As a part of this topic, we do have a lot of subtopics to be covered, and the next topic which we are looking at in this tutorial is 2.2.3, Structure and Test Specific Parts of the Standard. So here we are talking from the point of the test specific parts which could be included into the standards of the automotive testing. The very first thing what we will be covering here under this section is design and structure of the standard, which is exclusively mentioned as informative. That means there will be no question from this particular section, and you must know in order to understand further contents. However, I insist you to be aware of these things because as a part of the syllabus, this will be referred to at some point of time in the upcoming chapters. So it's just that it is informative. I had to share that information, and it's clearly mentioned in the syllabus as well that it is just an informative piece of detail. So ISA 26262 consists of 10 volumes or parts. So each volume is being specified here. Vocabulary as volume 1, management of functional safety as volume 2, the phases of the safety cycle further is broken into concept phase like the planning, volume 3, product development for entire system, hardware and software is volume 4 to 6, and production and operation being considered as volume 7. Additionally, supporting process is volume 8, SL and safety oriented analysis is volume 9, and guidelines for the application of ISO 26262 is the volume 10. So it's just to make sure that we know what standards are being discussed in detail from the point of design, and a structure of the standard is discussed in different volumes. So if you go to the ISO 26262, there will be various volumes which will be found, and you need to be very sure that if what kind of standard you're looking for, what is specific detail you're looking for. So if you're looking for vocabulary, you should look for volume 1. If you're looking for concept phase, you should go for volume 3, because ISO itself is a very big thing to understand, and they have different sections and volumes to describe the details of anything, and that's where this informative information is provided to you. Additionally, apart from volume 1 and volume 10, each volume includes normative content. Part of this includes a general introduction, the scope of the application, normative references, and requirements for the compliance with the standard. These are followed by the specific topics of the corresponding volume. The structure of their description is the same in each volume. The activities that are to be carried out as are described via a similarly structure in all of volumes and parts. Now, the general structure what they follow in each volume is objective, general information, introductory information, prerequisite or prerequisite requirements, further supporting information, requirements and recommendation, and work results. So if you remember in the previous video, I also attached one of the link for the ISO 262 volume, and you can still find another description link here in the bottom in the description. You will find a link there which will talk more about these volume structure and other things. So don't worry, I'll be attaching some of this description here, and you can refer to that link in order to understand what this structure is all about, which is just from the point of information. There will not be any question in the examination from this segment. The next topic which we are covering, which is a part of the syllabus, and there will be a question from this, that is relevant volumes for the tester. So what are the volumes which are important for a tester to be considered, and from what context? For the software tester, the software verification and at least the partially also the system validation is a paramount. Apart from volume 1, that is the vocabulary or terminology, several other volumes are also a special interest. For example, volume 4 and 6 provide detailed information and requirements gathering recommendation measures of the software verification. This applies to the selection, the design, and the implementation, as well as to the execution of the corresponding verification measures. So a lot of verification parameters are discussed with volume 4 and 6. So yes, definitely apart from the volume 1, which generally talks about the terminologies which will help you to understand that what exactly we are referring to, then we get into the process and details. In doing so, these volumes focus on the test and verification specific aspects of the system. Volume 4 including system validation as well, and the software level, which is in volume 6. If hardware-specific aspects are also relevant for this work, the tester will find those in the volume 5. So Putting it all together, volume 4 and 6 are from the perspective of the system and the software level, and volume 5 is from the point of the hardware. Aspects concerning hardware as well as software are considered within the scope of hardware-software interface, including in the volume 4, 5, and 6. Volume 8 of ISO 26262 forms a special position as this describes the process-specific characteristics of the verification at all test levels. In addition, it contains requirement for important supporting process for the tester, such as, for example, the documentation and the qualification of tools as per the ISO 26262. So don't worry, these are like some of the references which we are trying to talk about, that what kind of volume covers what areas for a tester when it comes to automotive industry. So being a tester, you need to refer specific volumes, not all 10, because not all 10 are related to or area of interest for the tester. So there are some specific, like 1 definitely for terminology, 4, 5, 6 and 8. These are the KD of interest and the volumes for the tester. Anyways, in the description you would find a link covering all the volumes, so you can refer to them just for information, and that definitely will help you. So that's all from this particular tutorial, team. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'll be there to address your queries and answer them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for watching the video, team, and happy learning.